Hello! About a year and a half ago I made a video about my gear what comes to riding a scooter, but that was summer. Now it's winter, it's kind of mid-January and currently it's about 15 degrees below zero. So it's a bit cold, but when you're riding it gets even more colder. So that's why you need to have proper clothing for it. So as you can see what I have this vest because it's getting dark pretty soon. This, so I can use this as a hood, but I can also use this to protect my neck, but it can't be right here. And all my gear is the same what comes to scooter itself. So the winter repair, the tire repair kit, a small set of tools and all that kind of stuff. But the most important thing what comes to riding during winter are these. You need these. So you need a good set of winter tires or snow tires, whatever they're called, and these are the studded ones. And these are good. This is my second winter with these tires and I don't have any complaints what comes to these. And then what comes to the scoot itself, I have a bigger nozzle on the carburetor and the oil pump is adjusted also. So bigger nozzle, more fuel, you need more oil to keep the mixture rich enough. Because riding on a too lean of a mix during winter can be a bit, if you see what I mean. And all the cables, wires are lubricated with a weapon oil that's meant to be used in Nordic conditions. So this oil that I have is meant to be used, or it should be reliable down to something like -30, -35, I think. And then you can have enough clothing on you, but are you protecting your hands? Because your fingers are the first thing where the cold hits usually. It's your face or it's your fingers. Or obviously I have two sets of wool socks also. But what I'm wearing, first I have these. And these are just I think these called fisherman gloves or whatever. These kind of things. Then I have these that my wife made for me. These are long sleeved wool gloves. So you can pull the sleeve up, so there are no gaps. And on top of those I have these. These are leather mittens with good insulation. So it's pretty rare that my fingers get cold, usually. But it's the road. Let's take a look. You can have enough clothing, you can have your vehicle in a good shape, but you have to be able to read the road. Obviously, duh, once again. So, as you can see, this is all frozen. There's a solid layer of ice, and on top of it is new snow. We had some more yesterday. And these are the ones that you should be... I don't know if you can see these, but those are grooves from a snowplow. And these can be pretty deep. And if your front tire hits one, and your back tire hits another, it might get a bit shaky, if you know what I mean. So you have to just maintain your direction. So because those can kick your tire out, or not tire, kick tire out, slid the other tire off from course. And obviously if you're going with reasonable speed, you might end up, and that's not nice. I haven't done it once yet, but the more time you spend on the road, there's more possibility to go down. But everything else is the same what comes to scoot itself. No modifications, with the exception of lubrication that's meant for winter, gear oil that's meant for winter, and winter tires. Because you don't want to be on the roads like this with the same tires that you're using during summertime. Not good. So I think that's about it pretty much. So wear enough, have a good set of tires, Make sure that all the fluids you're using are meant for winter, and keep your eyes on the road. Those are pretty much the bullet points here. One more thing I forgot to mention earlier. Make sure that your kickstart is well lubricated and in good shape. When temperatures drop to somewhere around minus 20 degrees Celsius, there are no guarantees for the electric start to work. And if you can't kickstart it, you're kind of out of luck. And since scooters being fully automatic, you can't really jump start it. But there is a way to start a scooter with a drill, with a high power drill. And if you don't know how to do it, I'll try to find a video. And most of us don't ever need to do that to start a scooter with the drill, but it's a handy thing to know how to do it if necessary. If for some reason, for example, your battery is empty, there's something wrong with the kickstart, or you don't have one. I've seen some bigger scooters that doesn't even have a kickstart. So it's a handy thing to know. But mostly what comes to riding during winter, it's about clothing, and what comes to the scooter itself, all the lubricants and other fluids that are meant to be used during winter. Because if those things can't take the weather, you're kind of out of luck. And what comes to riding, leave hurry at home. I don't know if that translates well from Finnish to English, but even if you are in a hurry and you have to ride during winter, take your time, because you need to be more aware during winter than what you need during summer. There can always be ice under the snow layer. There are a lot of grooves, bumps, gouges that can take your wheel out from you or away from you, however to put that. So keep your eyes on the roads and wheels hot. See ya!